I got my game face on when I walk to the ring, and I'ma snap soon as I hear.
And with Trevor Bryan, the new WBA Heavyweight Champion of the world. So tell me, Trev, where you originally from?
Let me start off by saying this. Yes, people, long awaited is over now. Trevor Bryan is here. The dream of swing, yo. Where I'm from over New York, man. Upstate New York.
Alright. How important is it for you to unify the belts and bring them back to the U.S.?
First of all, these belts here, the WBA, the WBC, the IBF, the WBO, especially this one right here, the WBA is one of the oldest federations in boxing. So it means so much to have this one in itself, and also to have an opportunity to get the other three as well, and to bring those back stateside, man. The United States has always bred and had great champions. You can look down in history, and just to bring that and to have one of them and to try to go get the rest of them and bring them back, man, I just want to add my name to that list, and that would be something so big, because one thing I'm big on, I want my name to live forever.
Alright, so besides training, what are some must-dos that you've started to implement in your training regimen?
Must-dos. Well, must-do for me is I always train. we don't stop. When they say camp start, oh, let's go. We already been training. We've been running 3, 4, 5 miles already. We've been in the gym already doing 16, 17 rounds. I mean, so what extra I have to add to implement to my workouts? I mean, it's just staying focused on the task at hand. Wherever they put in front of me, I'm going out there fighting my heart out to complete that task. And completing that task is getting that W, either by win, by TKO, by knockout, or by decision. It doesn't matter.
So who do you fight for, my man?
Who I fight for? I fight for Trevor Bryan, the dream. That's what I fight for. But now, for real talk, who gives me true motivation is my family, man. My 2 babies and my fiance. And just to have like I said, I'm a family man. And just to have them rally behind me and have a good team and have a good structure to keep pushing and keeping my eyes on the high side of things of keeping this title and going out to fight for the rest of the title and making yourself look good and making your family look good. I mean, that's who I fight for. I fight for my family.
So what other pastimes and passions do you have that bring you joy or calm?
That was just the last question. My family, man. I'm a family man. My family roots is from Jamaica. Most people don't know that. My father and mother is from Jamaica, so I was raised in a Caribbean background, and we're all about family. We get together for the holidays. We have a tight knit family where we travel places. We go all over the country, and like I said, family is something very important to me. That's what I value most, and that's what gives me motivation to leave a legacy for myself, then I have something for my kids to follow if they want to do something.
All right. Well, speaking of being a heavyweight always, what got you into boxing and who inspired you?
Wow, you know what got me into boxing? Man, I wouldn't say I was a troubled youth, but I used to get in trouble a lot. I would say I was more playful, and I always been big for my size. So let's just say that right there. But what got me into boxing, man, like I said, I was always an outside kid, always playing, doing outside activities, and I was a fighter. I always been a fighter. And I don't know, for some reason, my amateur coach, Vincent Killis from Albany, New York, at the time was working at the middle school, and I was just coming from the elementary school, and heard about this boxing program in the St. Joseph Community Center that was in my community, and I went there and tried it out one time, and I'm like, man, this is intense. But what made me really truly get into boxing, I was saying at the young age I was like, you could punch people in the face and not get in trouble, and I could travel across the country and do this. I was like, sign me up. Like, so that's where it started from then. I mean, it was just something to focus my all my energy I had at that young age, just to get in the ring, and I loved it. I've been there ever since.
All right, well, speaking of punching people in the face, what is that one moment in your boxing career that kind of sticks with you?
One moment in my boxing career? Shit, one of these bad boys right here, man. Yeah, see, the hard way. I mean, I trained a long time for this. I mean, even as an amateur, I never even thought that I was good enough to make it to this point. And as coming out the amateurs and meeting all these ex-champions, former champions, and they're saying like, "Hey kid, like you got talent, like you can be a champion one day." I'm like, "Me, champion? Whatever. Win a little tournament here and there, but I never thought that I would actually turn professional and become a heavyweight world champion of the world. It was amazing. But I don't know, man. This, I would say, win the belts. I mean, because right now I want to solidify my career. I want to show people that I am the real deal, and I'm here. I mean, people have been hearing about me for a long time, and they're just wondering, where's Trevor Bryan the Dream? Where is he at? But I'm on the scene now, and I'm ready to show people who I truly am.
Okay. Speaking of constantly training, constantly being ready, who do you want next in the ring?
Well, I mentioned before in other interviews of who I want. The only two guys I'm looking for is Tyson Fury and AJ. I mean, those guys are the top of the top, creme de la creme in my weight class, and I want to showcase my skills against the best. The world considers them the best. I want to show my skills against the best to show them Trevor Bryan belongs here. This is not a fluke. This is not no naysay, whatever. I'm here to stay. I want to showcase my talent against the best that they say in the world is right now, which is AJ and Tyson Fury. But, I want to be undisputed. I want to show people that my name is going to go down in history, and it's going to go down in history for a good reason. This guy was a good, solid boxer, all-around boxer. I mean, I don't just do one thing. I do a lot of different things, and I do them pretty well. And I just want my name to go down in history and start my own legacy. I'm saying Trevor Bryan was a great champion at the time that he had the titles. I want my name to go down in history.
My last thing, man. Any last words for the hood?
Oh, man, yo, shout out to all the hoods in America, first and foremost, man. Shout out to my hood back in Arbor Hill, a la Boom, Albany, New York, upstate, C Block. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your dog, man, Big Trev B. They don't know my name, like in the national level. They don't know what they really call me. They call me Baby Junior, or they call me Big Trev Nasty. That's my name. You know what I mean, back in the hood. But shout out to all the people in the hood, man. Like, you got one. I mean, I don't necessarily tell people I'm from the hood. But listen, when you get around real right people, you already know what type of background where they coming from and all that. I'm just a champion and doing it on both sides. So hey, this is who I am. This is where I'm at. I'm the heavyweight champion. Put some respect on my name. And like I said, shout out to all my peoples back in upstate New York, back in a la Boom, man. You got one. I'm here.
Get a hold of you at?
Oh man, y'all can definitely check me out. Big Trev B on IG, which is BIGTREV B on IG. You can also catch me on Facebook, Trevor Bryan. You can catch me on TikTok. I just got me doing the June book challenge and all that. But Big Trev B as well. You can also check out my clothing line, Brave Clothing, on INC. On this is BREV Clothing, CLOTHES INC on IG and Facebook. And like I said, I have the dopest sportswear. I wish I had some other shirts to give you guys and show you guys. But we have a lot of stuff, a lot of sports apparel. Check me out there, man. Like I said, y'all gonna see much more of me. It's the pretty face champ. You can start calling me that, not me, cause shit, I'm doing my thing. You understand? But yeah, catch me on those medias right there, and y'all can catch me there, man.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.